Central News with Luella Bailey and Bob Hall.
On tonight's programme, the car that's been in for repairs 23 times in a year and has been driving its owners mad. Now popping into the polling station is as simple as popping to the supermarket. One car that's bound to have its owners purring with satisfaction is the latest big cat.
And you're getting warmer. The weather's heading for a heat wave.
Good evening. It should have been their dream car, but instead it's turned into a nightmare that's driving a couple mad. Their top-of-the-range sports car has been nothing but trouble.
It's been in for repairs 23 times in less than a year. Now Rover have offered to buy it back, but for £6,000 less than it was originally sold for.
A year ago, Mike and Sandra Mackenzie were the proud owners of their dream car. Today, they're the proud owners of a bright red hardtop, the only part of the £24,000 MGF that hasn't had to be sent back to the factory. The first problem was starting it, and it was towed to the garage. The leather interior came apart, the soft top leaked, the tonneau cover didn't fit, then the fuel pump packed up and the car wouldn't start, windows leaked, spotlight housings fell out, the bonnet was replaced because of paintwork, gear linkage replaced twice, gearbox replaced. Bad tracking meant 2 tyres were replaced, faulty fans replaced, and then the housing came apart, interior mat fell apart, replaced, the door leaked, damaging speakers, the chassis had to be checked twice, interior carpets wore out, remote control locking failed and was replaced. The car finally went back to Longbridge a fortnight ago.
I'm an MG man through and through, and when the new one came out, this was my dream, Tony. You know, this was my dream to have a brand new MG VVC on my drive.
And then it all fell apart?
Literally.
Literally?
It's all falling apart.
But they have given you a loan car and they have offered you your money back.
Right, they haven't offered us our money back. They've offered us back our money less £6,000. They're talking about depreciation on the motor vehicle. Yeah. The loan car doesn't have a gearbox that works very well either.
And as Mike and Sandra made a noisy exit, Rover refused to be interviewed but said they were doing everything they could to ensure the matter was concluded as quickly as possible.
Well, joining us now is Dr. Chris Willett, who's an expert in consumer law from Warwick University. Chris, what rights do car owners have? Is it the same as buying a washing machine or an electrical appliance?
Basically, yes. Either you have a right, perhaps under a guarantee or a warranty voluntarily given by the retailer or manufacturer, right to repair or refund, or if you don't have, if there's no such guarantee or warranty, you have a clear right under the Sale of Goods Act to claim compensation if the goods are defective, and if you complain quickly enough, to a full refund.
Now this doesn't seem to have worked for the Mackenzies. I mean, in their case. I mean, what can car owners do, given that buying a car is perhaps one of the most expensive things you're going to buy in your life?
Sure. I think the best advice is if something has gone wrong, if the car is defective, the consumer should complain clearly and vociferously at the outset. They should, of course, in practical terms, accept a repair, but they should make it very clear that if the repair is not satisfactory, that they are prepared to demand the refund rights under the Sale of Goods Act, and that they will do that. And that covers them, I think, and gives them the right to claim a refund in the end.
Dr. Chris Willett, thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you.